Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I got a little something special for you. Today we're going to be doing a loadout for Tyra on Paladins. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright you guys, so diving right into this, as you can see, here's Tyra. I've been using for a while, probably about a year or so. I got her to level 51. I've tested out a couple different decks, and I'd say this one right here, Primal Might, is probably the best. I'm going to go through and do each card individually and why I think it deserves that many points. Like I said, I went through a lot of different kind of decks. You know, I did trial and error with some didn't work out, some lacked something, some had some better stuff but weren't bringing Tyra to her whole full potential. So as you can see, in the first slot I have Incensed, which is gain 24% movement speed for 4 seconds when activating Firebomb. This is really important because I, as a Tyra player, I use her Firebomb a lot. That's probably the most I use with her. I try to use the grenade launcher as much as possible. Hunter's Mark, I don't use it as much as I would like. So this card, in my case of how I play, is probably the most important. It allows me to get around the map quicker when that flask is down and do more damage, say from a flanking side or straight up front. This also eliminates the use of Nimble. Nimble is very important with Tyra. If you do not use Nimble with her, you are not going to have a good time. You will be dying all the time. People will be focusing on you. So Nimble is important. This card helps you move quicker when that fire flask is down, which I always have down quite a bit. Now Incensed, I have 3 points on it, strictly because I needed it for another card that I'm going to talk about here in a second. If I could, I would put this card all the way to 5, but like I said, there's other reasons I didn't. 24% feels like enough. Obviously, if you don't think it's enough, you can go back in and adjust it. Now moving on to Primal Might. This card is probably the most important. Getting an elimination reduces all active cooldowns by 50%. This is going to save your life in many situations. Just one elimination. It doesn't even have to be a Slade. Now just getting an elimination reduces the active cooldowns. This is important for your Fire Flask and your Grenade Launcher. Hunter's Mark, not that much. Maybe on front lines, it'll help you a lot. But you want this put as high as it'll go. 5 points. It's the most important. I'm going to put up a video on the screen as to what it does for your active cooldowns. Now moving on to In the Fray. This one is pretty important. It's one of the top 3 in this deck. It is activating Nade Launcher grants 16% damage reduction for 3 seconds. This card is going to allow you to live longer. Obviously, damage reduction, 16%. That's nothing to laugh at in this game. It could save your life in many different situations. The Nade Launcher is Tyra's probably second most used item she has. If you are not out there spamming that thing as much as you can, there's a problem. Her Nade Launcher allows you to finish off enemies if, say, you get them down to 1 or 2 bars. That's usually the situation I would use it in. So this damage reduction is going to allow you to dip in and dip out of situations quickly. And overall, just kind of tie Tyra in together with those last 2 cards. As you can see, I have In the Fray jacked up to 4. I mean, you can obviously fluctuate this one as much as you would like, but I found 16% on 4 to be the best. This next card, you might be able to supplement some of those points with In the Fray depending on your playstyle. Moving on to Trailblazer, which is the 4th card, and I have it set to 2. This one is kills grant 10 ammo. This one is just kind of there to aid you in any situation. 10 ammo is very important with Tyra. 10 ammo could be the difference between 2 kills or 0 kills and you dying. This almost gives Tyra a Vivian feel. Not as much, obviously. We've seen those Vivians that sit there and hold the right trigger or left click and never have to reload. It's annoying, we all know, but it's Vivian. So Tyra, you can kind of have your own little spin on it with this card. If you get a kill, it'll grant you 10 ammo. Obviously not that much, but it'll be the difference, like I said, between a kill or dying. Now, hunting season, kind of didn't really know what to throw in this last slot, and it seemed like the best option. As you can see, I only have it at 1 point. Gain 200 health if you kill your Hunter's Mark target. This is going to just kind of, it's just going to be a little bit extra of an aid to you in your fights and things like that. Obviously, the last options I had didn't seem as great as this one. 200 health can save you a lot. If you pair this with Life Rip or Kill the Heal, you don't have to rely on a healer as much. You can kind of go and be a lone wolf off to the side, flanking with Tyra, or being straight up in the front if you have cover close by. This will help you with front lines insanely, because this 200 health could be the difference between life and death, obviously. I've come into many situations where I go to the mid with Tyra, have my Hunter's Mark on the front line, I have like a Koga on the right, and a Zin on the left, or another damage like a Kinessa up top, trying to nail me and hit me with damage. But that 200 health after I kill their front line, when my flask, my Hunter's Mark, my grenade launcher all poured onto that front line, it allows me to dip out. It gives me that extra little bit of health, that extra couple seconds of getting hit to get out and clear the midpoint for my teammates. Alright, you guys, moving on to the abilities. What we're going to be focusing on here, not really the left side, everybody knows pretty much Tyra's abilities if you've used her quite a bit. We're going to be focusing on the right side of the screen. Mercy Kill, Hunting Party, and Burn Monster. Hunting Party, this, I don't really use it as much as I probably should. I've seen a lot of Tyras say that it works for them, but in general, I focus on Mercy Kill and Burn Monster. Within the first 30 levels of using Tyra, I used Burn Monster a lot. That's all I used. I wanted that flask to be doing as much damage as possible. But then I slowly realized Mercy Kill allows me to do a lot more damage. Burn Monster is just kind of there to cripple the enemy, bring their health down, allow my teammates to get some extra shots so they don't have to be dealing as much damage. I always throw my flask on the center point in Siege, or if it's Onslaught, I'll just throw it in mid wherever the general group of enemies are. Burn Monster also helps in situations where there's a front line or they're running double front line. It'll bring those front lines health down like crazy. It'll allow your teammates to focus on them while you as Tyra can focus on the flanks or the other damages. Maybe even their healer. Mercy Kill, however, I learned in the last couple of weeks, probably the last 20 levels of using her, 30 to 50, that it allows me to do a lot more damage while using Burn Monster to cripple the enemy. These three charges, doing 700 damage each if you hit pinpoint accurate, that's 2100 damage right there. Half of a front line's health, while combined with your flask and your main auto rifle, is going to be doing an insane amount of damage. Like I said, it's preference. Mercy Kill or Burn Monster, try both of them out, see which one you prefer. For me personally, I prefer Mercy Kill. But yeah, that'll sum up Tyra pretty much. That's a good loadout for Siege. Onslaught, haven't really tested it out that much. I feel like it works really well. But Siege, definitely that is the loadout to go with. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.